Hey guys, what's up? It's Donnie. Here I am again with another record haul after not uploading for like, I don't know, many months. I'm gonna try. I have a bunch of record hauls that I just haven't recorded videos for, still in bags, in the right piles, ready to make. Like I'm ready to make a bunch of videos. So I'll probably try at least to get a bunch of these videos out pretty soon. This haul, I think, is a pretty cool haul. I used to do a lot of dollar record hauls because I had the record store with the dollar basement or the dollar section. This was actually from a estate sale. What happened was actually I went to the gas station and I was buying something, and there's some guy talking to his coworker, like people who worked at the gas station, about this record sale and how he loves records and stuff. And I like kind of butted in and I was like, "There's a record sale coming up. Where's that?" And he was happy to tell me about it. It was about like a 45-minute drive from where I was. But it was the next day, the next morning. I got up early, I went to it, and there was already a big long line. We went upstairs. There was a room full of 45s and records, like a bunch, maybe like 5 bins of records, maybe like 5 boxes of 45s, and they were like plastic crates, and as soon as I got up there, I saw all of them immediately leave. Like the people just went in, each grabbed one of the boxes and left, bought them all. I like 45s just don't seem to sell well, but there's just, I don't know. Like it seems like, I guess there's some people that just are really really into them. But yeah, same with the albums. It was like people just went through it really quickly, and I was kind of disappointed because I thought it was gonna leave with basically nothing because everyone was taking everything good. And after it died down a bit, I looked through, found nothing. Looked around the house trying to see what else I could get. I don't know. I thought whatever. I'll try one more time. See, go through some more. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. But I went back up, and I saw this guy with a big box. One of the guys that's just getting everything good. He was going through his box. It seemed like he was like picking out the stuff he actually wanted versus the stuff he wanted to put back. And I asked him, I was like, if there's anything you're putting back, just it'd be great if you could let me see him first before you put it back. He's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And so he did, and he let me look through the ones. And so the lady says that they were $3 each. And so he's going off about how they're, too expensive and blah, 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 and he doesn't want it. So he goes through and gets rid of the majority of what he was going to buy. And he only bought, like, a few albums, like 5 maybe. And that included, like, the White Album, like an original copy of the White Album, like Magical Mystery Tour, maybe another Beatles album, and a couple others that were actually good albums. But he let me look through everything else. And I was like, I thought, whatever, I'll get these for $3 each. We went downstairs and we went to pay, and he went first. And he put all his records on the thing, and the lady who was like actually working the front thing said, "All right, that'll be $1 each record," and had him pay. And he turned back to me and said, "If I knew that they were actually $1, I would have gotten them all." And also, I would have gotten more of the ones that he looked through if I knew that they were going to be $1, because there were actually a lot of other ones that I would definitely have gotten for that much. But so all these I expected to be $3 each, but I actually got them for $1 each. So it was what would have been like a good haul is now like a really good haul, I think. The first few records are Beatles records. Some of them are in better shape than others, but out of all of the records, these are the ones in the worst shape. So, but all the other ones are generally really, clean copies. So I'll just go through the first record we have here. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. This is an original stereo copy of this. If you saw my other video, then I kind of collect Sgt. Pepper's and White Albums. So this is pretty cool. It has the original inner sleeve with it too. It's really nice. And here we have Beatles 6, an original mono copy. And this one's a little beat up. This is Beatles 65, original mono. I feel like this one, like I see so many copies of this that are just, you know, beat to shreds. That one's not that great of a copy. I don't know why I would have gotten it for $3. Probably isn't worth $3. And here we have Revolver. This is an original mono copy. Pretty nice copy. That original sleeve. And the last of the Beatles, we have Yesterday and Today. This is an original mono copy. It is not a butcher cover. I checked. And my last Beatles-ish album is this copy of McCartney. Again, I have a few copies of this, but like all this stuff is just hard to pass up for $1 or $3 or whatever. Now here we have Stevie Wonder Talking Book. This album I have, but my other cover is kind of like warped a little bit. So I wanted to get one a little bit nicer here. This is a very good album. Over here we have Rick James, Street Songs. This is an album that I was actually looking for, and this is I think the one album that I found before. Like, this wasn't in that guy's pile. This was actually I found in the crate. So I don't know how much of an how wanted of an album this is. I just know that I wanted it. There's a couple songs that I knew off here. Ghetto Life and Super Freak, and I heard that it's a good funk album. I was pretty happy to find this. And it's a really nice copy in the shrink, the inner sleeve, and everything, so really cool. And here we have a nice, I think this is a triple album, Marvin Gaye Anthology. Really nice to get this. I don't even know what other Marvin Gaye stuff I have. I know I have What's Going On, and there's that other album, I forget what it's called, but I have that one too. This other really popular album. I guess this folds out like 3 ways. And there's also this booklet with different pictures and things. So, like, obviously a super nice set here. And then I have another Marvin Gaye thing. We have Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, Greatest Hits, which includes Ain't No Mountain High Enough and many other good songs. It's in, well, the cover at least is in not the greatest shape. The record, yeah, the record is pretty clean actually here. Here we have this Fleetwood Mac album. This is a self-titled album. Again, this is one I have, but it's in the shrink, so I thought I would get this as a better copy. And the record is also obviously very, very nice on that. I was actually very happy to get this. I didn't make a record haul video on this yet, but in one of my other hauls, I went to an antique store and I got this album, not in the shrink, and I was super psyched about that. And I think it was just like only a few days later or something is when I got this album, which is obviously a nice, better copy. This is Prince's self-titled, just called Prince, and it's in the shrink, and it has the hype sticker and the original sale sticker, which was $5.99. Another thing I thought was pretty funny is that earlier in that day I went to the antique store, and then I got my first copy of that album, and then I went to my one record store with my sister and one of her old friends. When we were there, they were playing this album, and I saw that he was playing, like, the guy behind the counter was playing it up there for everybody. And later we went out to dinner, and I saw that my sister's friend actually asked him about this album and bought it from them. So we both bought that album in the same day, which is kind of cool and odd. But here we have a UK copy of James Taylor's self-titled album. I think this is his first album. Yeah, this is a really cool copy of it. I love UK copies of things, and so it's really cool to get this. This is on Apple Records too. And so I have 3 albums here left. They're all Michael Jackson, and they're all very clean. Michael Jackson, Off the Wall. And again, I have all these, but these are very nice copies, and they're impossible to pass up for $1. I really love all these. Then here we got Thriller, the highest selling album of all time. Very clean copy. And finally, a bit harder of an album to find, Michael Jackson's Bad. I've only seen a few of these for sale. Like I've seen many more Thrillers and many more Off the Walls than I have of Bad. And my first copy of Bad was actually given to me for free by my uncle. And again, this is a very nice copy. And all these, they have the original inserts and everything. So really cool. This was an awesome haul. I was really happy to leave there with all this, and I kind of, especially when I expected to get nothing. But yeah, it was a really cool estate sale, really cool haul. Like, they had a lot of cool records, a lot of cool stuff there. I really like antiques. I actually worked at an antique store for a while back at college. And yeah, I just graduated college a month ago. Yeah, with this house, there was like a jukebox. They had like some a cool bar downstairs. It was very 50s-ish. It had a lot of 50s stuff. There was like an old 50s fridge and 50s appliances. A lot of really interesting stuff there. So I had a great time. Got some great records. And I plan to make some more record hauls for you guys here real soon. I have a bunch planned out. So check those out. Be ready for them. Thank you for watching. You can follow my Instagram page at Don Cole Vinyl. I try to post there every once in a while, and sometimes I post stuff that I get before I post them on these videos here. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you next video.